Madden17 edition. This is your host Jack, streaming to you live from the Fourjacs Studios in Los Angeles, California. January 4th, 2017, 10:25 p.m.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Today's game features two of the best quarterbacks in the league who both happen to have two of the biggest arms. It's Carson Palmer going up against Aaron Rodgers. So with that, let's get up to Lambeau Field. Here are Brandon Donovan and Charles Davis.
This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay. Today we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Arizona Cardinals and the Green Bay Packers. Here's Chandler Catanzaro ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lambeau. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Now on first down. He gets it over the middle to Cobb. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. They'll run here. This is James Starks. And he'll get this one up to the 26. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? And the 11 defensive starters for Arizona.
Calais Campbell's one of the tallest defensive ends in the league. Has the ability to get low and play the run, and adds excellent kick blocking ability.
Well, they brought in an extra defensive back here, so probably not expecting a run on 3rd and 3.
A good call.
Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. And it's 4th and 3.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this third down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
And this one will be touchdown inside the 40-yard line. They come out here in the eye. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And they're able to get this one down to the 25. A big play there out of the running game. 38 yards.
I can say this from experience, especially from a defensive back's perspective. There's not many things more terrifying than a toss sweep or a pitch play and all that beef out in front of the runner.
Yes, I and old coach say 3 words on those plays, toss or pitch.
Fourjacs.
Heard them over and over.
A lot of times they roll the edge, and when they do that, that's why you can go for a long way. And the tackle's made there by one of the secondary members, and I can guarantee you, having played that spot in the huddle right now or on the field, they're urging for a little bit more support from the guys up front. I actually remember one game where I hopped over a defensive lineman to make a tackle downfield and realized he was 10 yards downfield. That's not good. That's being driven off the line of scrimmage, and you can't have that if you're going to win a game on defense.
Let's look at this offense now, and let's talk about John Brown.
An exciting young talent from Pittsburgh State, home of the Gorillas. Hard to cover, great moves in short areas.
Ellington, his first carry. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now this is 3rd and goal. Again, they run with Ellington. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great effort there. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away.
Ricky Harris coming in.
Here comes Montgomery now, the returner. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better.
He said Snoop should be at the funeral. Started to take off, but Jazz stepped in. Somebody else in the bodyguard got involved. And all hell broke loose at the funeral.
You almost get a mulligan there on that first drive. Sometimes it actually serves that way. You get a second opportunity, nothing big happened, but then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either.
YouTube. Snoop at the funeral. Snoop at Ricky Harris' funeral.
A play fake to start. Now Rodgers. He's got time. And he completes it to Jordy Nelson. Jordy Nelson, what a story he became this year.
You know that lady Sherry Shepard?
Give out that award, right?
At a minimum, I would think
she on the View or something though, but she was there. Yeah, because she was there with her family, with her phone doing it on Facebook or something live.
People often talk about after
reporting like this is a shame at the funeral.
Achieve their greatness again. I think Jordy Nelson's already there.
Just put Snoop and Ricky Harris.
Football when they think they've got a completion,
Sherry
the ball's
Shepard.
almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two.
You see more on that.
Back to the air. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football, and he's got daylight. It's a foot race, and they bring this one back.
I'm telling you where to go.
Touchdown for Arizona. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice for such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. Here comes Montgomery now, the returner. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Now the Packers get set to go.
Just put something in anything like that, Snoop at Ricky Harris' funeral or something.
Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. He's got time in the pocket. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they got 29 yards there. And it'll be a Green Bay first down. And it is so fun to watch Aaron Rodgers, especially when he airs it out.
It's not just the fact that he can throw it deep. It's how beautiful it looks when he does it. Terrific mechanics. And yes, he's got plenty of arm.
Surveying the field. He's got man is caught at the 6-yard line. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that and have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
They'll come out in the pistol. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings that second down.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will actually break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. Rodgers again now. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted.
They don't realize the shit here. We in Los Angeles, shit like that happens. All kind of shit.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And our last drive, it was
really
all
ashamed
about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days. Offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got one on TNZ where you see a little bit of it.
They begin the drive with Johnson. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. And he lost 6 there on the first down play.
There's so many things that go into playing the position of linebacker. Some of them are actually subtle. Doing the drill work that you do all the time in practice and carrying it over to the game. Get rid of blockers and get to the ball carrier and knock him down for a loss.
Ready to go now in the second quarter. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. It's the Cardinals in possession of the football, but they face a second and long to start things out.
Yeah. She being melodramatic.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Now Palmer to throw on second down. And did he get the feet down? No. They'll say he did not. It's incomplete.
Remember that show? Used to be him hanging with, what you said, Mark Curry? Mark Curry used to be that dude hanging with Mark Curry or whatever. That show. A comedian that's from Oakland. Hanging with the Coopers or whatever.
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on third down. Now Palmer on
hanging with Mr. Kirk.
Palmer's hit, fumble. He loses the football.
Plays like this when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Oh, it's a wobbler here. They'll take this inside the 40. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over first and 10. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
He's going to float this one deep right side.
What?
It's intercepted. It is. It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully pick the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
When you think of Mike Daniels, you think of strength. Hard to knock off the football, but surprising quickness and ability to move and evade people. How about that play there?
Well, he can score 600 pounds, so that's how he caught people's attention coming into the league, and he caught our attention right there.
Be miserable. Jealous of Snoop.
The wide receiver moving to a new spot. Play clock winding down. On second down, Palmer.
The Snoop, and they got
here to Browns. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Give him 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up a third down. And that's one of his advantages of a passer is that now with his height setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle. He can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play, but what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
Underneath for Johnson.
David Johnson.
Touchdown, Cardinals. David Johnson, 76 yards. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who is a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. It's a very short kick, taken right at the 20. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects it.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
Complete, starts on the screen. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
They'll toss it to start. He takes this for 3 to the 29. Calais Campbell on the stop.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. And the Cardinals getting set to try out there now. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
So the offense lining up 1st and 10. They stay on the ground on 1st with Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds down to the 25. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
That's a lot of beef thundering downfield off of the toss play. And it takes me back to when I was a kid and watching USC play. Remember the old toss that they ran? Used to call student body right or student body left because everyone was out in front of the ball carrier. In fact, one of their favorite plays, it was called roast.
And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Second down, Johnson. And he'll take this inside the... And now the Packers going to take another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? leverage, athleticism. They created some nice space for him.
In the red zone this time. They come out here in the eye. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. And he goes in motion here in the backfield. Fourth down. Here's Palmer. Dumping it off for Johnson. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. It gets it over the middle to Cobb. A very solid gain of 27. And there they went crossing route against his own defense. What do you think of that?
It takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver, because you got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football. Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone, sometimes you're throwing it between the zones, sometimes the receiver's going to just kind of find a spot and what we call sit down and present himself to the quarterback and throw it there. It's a tough read, but when they're in sync, it's really effective.
And Jeff Janis has it complete. 15 yards through the air and a first down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks, because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Now Rodgers. It's brought in by Janis. A really nice game of 25 yards.
They just know
shift together here from the D-line. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Half the people alone be playing with their team.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Rodgers to throw once more. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Off when he had that car wreck and all that shit. When he had that car wreck and all that just went from now.
Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Rodgers going to try and throw it. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the linebacker, Kevin Minter. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Little half house, maybe he'll probably. You mean his little thing? Yeah.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to let this one go deep. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Cardinals. seconds of the first half. And the Cardinals will
pull the plug. Thank you for tuning in for another episode of Fourjacs TV, Madden17 edition. This is your host, Jack, streaming live from the Fourjacs studio. On YouTube. January the 4th, 2016, 10:52 p.m. We out of here, y'all. Peace, love, soul, bye, sayonara, peace.